Yo, man, good evening and welcome to it. This is Chess and Wine. My name is ADB. Let's sipping on some good wine. Hey, good to see I've Mr. Njabulo Kwebu, a fellow chess player. My goodness, he's the one that got me this one. Njabulo, you sponsored this episode. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be actually having an interview with Mr. Deon Brandt right now. In fact, we were into it, and then my network just started acting up. So Mr. Deon Brandt is the president of ZFM Chess in the Northern Cape, and he was elected the secretary general of the Northern Cape Chess Federation, right? And then apparently he, according to him, he was removed from WhatsApp groups by Mr. Warren Arjun. The WhatsApp group of the Northern Cape Chess, the WhatsApp group of some of the subcommittees and so forth, obviously as per these emails that he just sent to me. So basically, after his removal from the group, he receives a letter saying that he has resigned. You see what I mean? So in fact, he receives a letter coming from Mr. Warren Arjun, now claiming, obviously, writing in on behalf of the Northern Cape Chess Federation as the president, and he's saying, in fact, he's saying, we accept your resignation. That is to say, him leaving the groups is him essentially resigning. Obviously, him, Deon, leaving the group is Deon resigning. And Deon saying, I never left the group. And I never resigned. You don't want me as part of the executive. You don't want me to take over the role of the secretary, your role that you were holding previously, because you're not ready to let go. And obviously he wrote again, he spoke to them. Apparently he wrote in a group inquiring about the role of the secretary, since it appears that the president is always is playing both the role of the president and the role of the secretary. The letters are written and signed by the president. So it seems like the region does not have a secretary. So now he's saying that you don't want me in this. You've never wanted me in the group, in the committee. And that's why you removed me. And how can you say that there's been a decision by the executive committee when there is no executive committee? There's no co-rating executive committee, by the way, because he claims that Mr. Deon claims that only 3 members of the current executive committee were elected. The others are co-opted members. So it's a very, very and then it's sad. My network is sad, man, because we had started. I'm not sure if I can show you that video. We had started and it was getting into it and we disconnected. So now we're gonna have to try and do it again. So I don't even know why I'm doing this video and doing this episode, because there's not supposed to be a video without Mr. Warren. No. Mr. Deon Brandt speaking on this on this platform. Actually, was telling his side of the story. We had started, but obviously we're promising that we are going to do it. We will obviously make all the efforts necessary. If I'm gonna have to go back to fishmongers again, where the internet connection is proper and the lighting and everything is just on top there, and the wine is good, and there's a very beautiful wine glass, then I'm going to have to go back to Fishmonger and now spread and do the video there. You see what I mean? Then we can do the interview with Mr. Deon Brandt, because we gotta do this. We have to get to the bottom of this, right? Because I think there's some lessons that we can all learn from it, right? Like, I don't know. I'm feeling like there's a lot that we need to learn about administration. There's a lot that we need to learn about working together in teams. There's a lot that we need to learn about they call it camaraderie. I don't know, man. This comedy thing, camaraderie. Yes. There's something that we need to learn about it. And a lot of people, obviously, the funny thing is we are all people coming from different classes, right? And when we get to chess, that's how I was actually explaining this to this one kid, because I was watching this movie, and this movie that I was watching, I saw two people playing chess, right? There was One was a billionaire businessman, investor, and all of that, and the other one was a what do you call it? He's actually a security guard. And if you were obviously having a beautiful game of chess, and I'm thinking chess just generally it just connects different people from different social lives, social classes, genders, and different age groups even. That's why you can even remember this picture of a chess player of an 88-year-old or very old chess player playing against an 8-year-old. And they are playing the same game, and they are communicating, they're connecting in a way. They are in their own zone, having this general back and forth, right? Like they're engaging in this mental, but they are coming from different social classes. Now, when they have to engage on a different level now, and not on a chessboard and playing chess, then there's a clash of some sort. And I obviously don't know anything about Mr. Warren Ajum, about his social life, his level, his social class or anything like that, or Mr. Deon Brandt and his social class or anything like that, or wherever they're coming from. I don't understand where they're both coming from, but I know where there's a conflict. There's always a difference in that, like this. And in chess, again, it happens for that many reasons. Because I remember even in our own regions, we had clashes, we had squabbles, because we were people coming from different communities. And obviously different communities teach you different things. Like we come from townships, rural communities, where we believe that obviously everyone looks up for everyone. And there were people that we had to work with that come from suburbs, where they were like everyone for themselves. If you can't afford it, you're out. And obviously there were clashes as a result of that. So we had to now have squabbles. Whenever players qualify, we like fighting for everyone, whether they can afford it or not. They need to go through. We need to find a way to make sure that we assist them. And the people coming from this different communities, I don't know if it's a suburban mentality or it's because again, with different races, with different classes, with different political, with different religious groups and all that. So whenever we find ourselves working in one committee, we are definitely going to clash. And when those clashes happen, who must come in between and kind of be the arbitrator, the mediator, the judge, right? Like, I mean, who's supposed to do that? Who do we have to go to? Of course, if we had a functioning chess South Africa, we'll obviously escalate the matters to chess South Africa. And I think even Mr. Brandt would have done the same, would have done the same. But in the absence of that, even in the presence of such, like some things need to be exposed so that people can learn to just go back and question themselves before making decisions that may negatively impact others. All right? And obviously, it seems like I'm already making a judgment on the issue. But I mean, there's already a resignation letter. There's communication. There's a voice note. And there hasn't been anything after that. And then I tried to speak to Mr. Ajum, Warren Ajum, about it. I sent him a text. I sent him this. I'm like, I got this. And obviously, I'm supposed to be speaking to Mr. Deon, Mr. Brandt on the matter. What do you have to say about it? And he says it's a closed issue. That's something from long ago. And then he leaves it at that. And I'm expecting to obviously hear both sides. I mean, we obviously have a platform, right? I mean, over 600 subscribers, all chess lovers, chess players, members of the chess community. We have an interest. We want to know about things like this. We want to learn from it. We want to make, again, everybody feel that they're heard. Like your challenges, your issues, whatever it is that you're facing, it matters because the chess community cares. I mean, it doesn't. It's a small guy, big guy. I don't even. The thing is, it's not a here nor there, but it's a matter of making sure that every story gets told, every side of it, and this platform will definitely be open again for Mr. Warren Ajum to respond as well. After Mr. Brandt has spoken, because now we're obviously hearing the side of Mr. Deon Brandt, and he says what he will say, and then after that if obviously Mr. Warren Ajum is willing, we obviously open the platform for him. He will also say his piece, and anybody else again from the executive committee of the Northern Cape. they are also invited to come through and say their piece and say what they think, what they feel. Because whenever somebody comes forward and speak publicly about such things, they're not scared. They have nothing to hide. That's why they're saying, this is my truth. And if you have a different version of the truth, feel free to come through and share it as well. You see what I mean? So yeah, man. So yeah, that's what it is. So I'm gonna try and get a better network connection. Just maybe go up to town for tomorrow and try to have a conversation from there. Like have that chat from there, because I mean the internet connection there is a bit more steady. Yeah, and so Pinari, I don't know. Vodacom does not like us. We'll just say it like that. It's poor. I don't know, man. And it's not the one run gig. It's not that one. No. It's like proper, yeah, fully paid for airtime. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, just like the wine is like proper wine. You see now, we're drinking, what's this? This is Rodebag. You see that? Hey, it's a heavy bottle, man. But anyways, this is what it is. This is what I have to say. This is all I can do right now. But again, just to let you know that we're still fine. Chess and Wine is still here, still growing. Whew. The number of subscribers are starting to scare me. I even decided hey, you know what? From now on, when I make videos, I'm gonna try to trim a little bit because the subscribers are already too much. So I'm gonna start taking this thing serious. So yeah, so Mr. Brandt and I decided that we're gonna try and do this again tomorrow. Maybe again earlier, because again, maybe time also affects this Vodacom network. Seriously, I must have a talk with Vodacom. Hey, or maybe anyone willing to sponsor. You know what? Yes, man, it's a community thing. This is our thing, everybody. Come on, people. Honestly, come forward. Come support the channel. It shouldn't always be me. I mean, I appreciate Jabulu Kwebu for buying me wine today. Because, I mean, it shouldn't always be me taking money from my pocket to buy wine, to buy data, to shave my face. You see now? But anyway, we're going to get to the 1,000 subscribers, and then you'll have your monthly membership fees that you pay to ensure that the channel keeps going and growing. But for now, you can just give a call. Hey, how about some wine? Hey, I can send you 6 bottles. I can even let you so much, and then you can buy a couple of bottles so that you can record. Because again, I can't record Chess and Wine without wine. You see what I mean? And I can't do it without data as well. You see what I mean? So all of those things, man. Eish. All in the name of chess. Come on. So now we have an Olympiad team that is meant to be getting ready for Budapest. You remember Budapest opening for Hungary, Budapest for the Olympiads? And it's so interesting. I think everybody should learn the Budapest opening. The Budapest Gambit. Is it a Budapest Gambit or the Budapest? It's a Budapest Gambit. Dude, it's so interesting. I used to love it so much when I learned how to play chess. In fact, here's a funny fact. I learned how to play chess at the age of 25. And I became good at it. Remember that I'm Tanzania chess, former chess champion. I'm a regional champion. Former head coach. And I learned how to play chess. Former head coach of the province, of the region as well. And I've produced top chess prodigies. Yeah, chess phenoms. Lots of them. And I've only landed at 25. So anyone that still feels like they're interested in learning how to play chess, they can still learn. And I'm talking to you, Esmeralda, because you think it's too late for you to learn how to play chess when it's not. See, I'm in the Northern Caves. Saying to people there now. Because it's your video, right? Like, hey, there's time. You can learn, everybody, like anybody at any time. Because chess is basically rules and principles. Lots of them, though. But as smart, in fact, even if you're not smart, because with practice, everything just sticks, right? Then you become smarter. Because the more you practice thinking and memorizing, the more your brain gets. You know what? I've got a video on this. On the impact of chess in the mind. I can't go back to it. I can't be saying things over and over again. Things I've said before. But anyway, I just had to make a video today. Because you know, like one of those days, like back in the days when I used to do videos talking about nothing. I miss those days. Because nowadays I have to have something in order to make a video. I have to have news to update you on. I'm thinking that sometimes I should just make a video just so you could see me. Make a video just so you could just spend your 15 minutes of your day looking at me and listening to me. Just G. For no reason. You see what I mean? Because we're a community, right? Like we're chess and wine in community. We're a community that loves wine and that loves chess. Hey, anyways, this has been Chess and Wine. This is Eddie B. And on that video, on that interview that I just promised, I'm definitely gonna do that. It's happening tomorrow with Mr. Brandt, and then you're probably gonna get it the day after, because again, there's editing. Whew. That also takes quite a bit of time. Oh my God. Why am I whining though? You know what? Watch the video so I can reach my 4,000 hours. And after I reach my 3,000, 4,000 hours, then YouTube will just make things easier for you to anonymously send me money. You know what I mean? To sponsor the channel. Because you're not even buying the books that I'm advertising. You see, like this one, and that one, and that one. Come on. Some of them are even available on Take a Lot, like this one. Do you see? And this one, this is the Coach Life Adventures Through Chess. I'm telling you, basically, it's the story of Manele Mango and how I brought him up to the level where he is right now. Okay, or to the level where he could actually walk for himself. Like from crawling to limping until he could walk. You see what I mean? Then the moment he started walking by himself, I didn't need to go with him to every chess tournament or coach him or assist him in anything, because he got to a point where it's just too big for me. You see what I mean? Yeah, it's a story of Manele Mango, Deon Nkosi, Adolphe Nkosi, and Lindokuhle Bill, all of those players. And Lindokuhle has made it to the closed. She's qualified to play in the closed. Lindokuhle Bill, the under 20, is going to be playing in the under 20 closed. Ehlanzeni is going to be represented. So it's so much beautiful things, man. So much happening. But yeah, so all of these players that I groomed. I had a friend in the UK, Thomas. Actually, he's Bruce's friend. He's just an acquaintance for me. So let me just say an acquaintance. Bruce's friend who's an acquaintance for me, Thomas Banea, who says I should never use the word groom because it has some negative sexual connotation. R. Kelly and P. Diddy groom people for sex. Nah, did I say P. Diddy? I'm sorry. But R. Kelly, apparently. Not. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with P. Diddy. So now I'm going crazy, going all out. You see what happens when I start talking and I don't have a line without objectives. It's so crazy. I was teaching kids chess today, and I'm teaching them about the objectives of the opening. Because again, that's what's in the manual, the chess manual. The opening, what are you playing for in the opening? What are the objectives of the opening? Control the center, middle game, control the center, piece development, king safety. I'm saying that because I really remember objectives. I'm speaking without objectives. I don't have an objective. I don't have a goal to my speech. It's just a random speech in J. It just goes. So when I'm saying objective reminds me of me in my lesson today with the kids, teaching them how to play chess and telling them that you must always know what you're playing for in every part of the game. If you're playing the opening, you know what you're playing for. You play in the middle game, you know what you're playing for. You play in the end game, you know what you're playing for. Because I'm also a coach, right? Amongst other things. But anyway, you know what? This has been a very long or winded video for no reason, really. But just to say thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how much I love you. For that, you see? Whew. I love you as much as I love chess, as much as I love wine. Because I love wine. And I love chess. And I love you. So now I'm thinking of my daughter watching me and thinking, Daddy, are you talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you, baby. I love you. Because I'm a father of daughters. Whew. I just said too much. No, I'm just happy that I'm recording. And I'm happy that I'm going to be sending you a video. That's all there is to it. Good evening. Good night. Chess and wine.